Woman was about to place her sleeping child in the crib when she suddenly felt a sharp pain on the back of her hand. Hearing the noise, her husband rushed over to check, and the sight before them made both of them break out in a cold sweat. There was a 1-meter-long steel needle stuck in the crib. After a brief glance at each other, the couple quickly checked other parts of the crib. Fortunately, they found no other issues, but the incident reminded them of something from earlier that day when the neighbor had asked if they had seen a woman entering their home. She wondered if it was their mother or the nanny. Ellie had replied that it was their new nanny. The neighbor had then warned the couple to keep an eye on the nanny because he had seen her sneaking around the trash bin earlier that morning. At the time, they hadn't thought much of it. Now, thinking about the needle, they suddenly became alert. They realized there might be something wrong with the nanny. The next morning, the couple pretended to leave the house, deliberately telling the nanny to call if she needed anything. The nanny acted sweet and reassuring, telling them to leave without worry. But Ellie, filled with anger, wanted to confront her right away, only to be stopped by her husband, Jack. Jack told his wife to keep quiet. Then, they left the house as if nothing was amiss. After leaving the house, Ellie furiously asked Jack why he was defending the nanny. Jack replied, "If you're going to catch a thief, you need to catch them red-handed. There's an old Chinese saying, don't stir up the grass or you'll alert the snake. If we ask the nanny directly, she'll deny everything. It'll be harder to catch her later." Ellie saw the sense in that and decided to quietly return downstairs. She wanted to see what the nanny was up to. Sure enough, 10 minutes later, the nanny pushed the stroller downstairs, and Ellie hid from a distance, watching closely. Before long, a strange woman approached and secretly handed the nanny a mysterious package, whispering something to her. Ellie, from her hiding place, saw everything clearly. The nanny, pushing the stroller, sneaked back toward the house. Ellie was now certain the nanny was involved in something shady, so she followed her all the way back to the door. She quietly pressed her ear against the door and was startled to hear the baby crying from inside. Panicked, Ellie immediately pulled out her keys and opened the door quietly, but the nanny wasn't there. Then, she tiptoed to the nanny's room to investigate. What she saw left her utterly shocked.